Oh, cause
So what branch were you in?
I was in the army.
Army.
Yeah.
Nice. Were you 11 Bravo, 11 X-ray,
Yeah,
11
11
Charlie?
Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I went to
started
school
off.
for I went to school for X-ray, so direct fire and indirect fire was meant to be my MOS.
Like, what about when you got to basic training? Did you go to 11 Bravo or 11 Charlie?
I was 11 X-ray. I don't know if they still you. So basically, you get trained for 11 Bravo, direct fire, and then 11 Charlie, which is the indirect fire. I got trained for both, so it's really cool because when I got sent to working in Iraq and Afghanistan, I knew mortars, artillery, or basic
Oh,
artillery,
okay.
sorry,
That's
and
dope, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I was just
it's really
11
come in handy.
Bravo. I don't think I got the 11 X-ray option because I was just
Yeah,
standard infantry.
when I was first enlisting, that was the only opportunity for infantry was 11 X-ray.
And you went to basic and they taught you Bravo and Charlie?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never got Charlie. What's Charlie?
that's indirect fire. So you learn how to use the mortars, how to
Oh, okay.
carry them, how to store them, how to clean them, how to fire them, everything like that. It
Oh,
was pretty
okay.
cool. It's not my cup
So
of
how
tea
long was your
because I don't
was
want
your
to carry.
basic with both of them?
Army talk.
Because you still went 11 Bravo, right?
Yeah, I did 11 Bravo first, and then there was the option to learn to go to the Charlie school as well.
But how long were you in there for? Like, did they just combine it all into one, or what? Like, how long was your
Pretty
Bravo
much, yeah.
portion?
I did both of it in I guess the standard time. I was there for 3 months.
Oh shit.
It's been a minute, so.
Oh
It's
no,
been a
that's cool.
minute.
I totally get that. I hardly remember shit too. Did they make you do all the phases and stuff for the Bravo portion too, or did they fast track you?
I went through rifle, pistol, hand to hand.
Oh, okay. It sounds like they fast tracked
Yeah.
you.
And the indirect fire infantry didn't come into play really because I was just boots on the ground.
Oh, okay. What did
Just
they teach you with the
working.
Charlie? I never did.
They teach you how to transport the mortar equipment, the launcher equipment. They teach you how to clean it. Obviously how to fire it, which really it's fucking cut and dry.
How does it work?
It mostly boils down to don't be a fucking idiot. Basically, you set it all up, you prime the mortar, so which is basically just a little, like a light tap, just to get the primer to drop down towards the striker. You drop it down into the tube, and don't fucking touch it.
You guys want to claim?
Yeah, I did land nav near the mortar ranges where they shot them off, but I never really saw how they did it.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I never had to use it in combat, but training with it was fun.
Did you get to do the whole like obstacle course part?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was part of 11 Bravo, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you go
Yeah,
what
11
base? Where'd you go for basic though?
Benning, Georgia.
Oh, you did? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, so they just fucking slapped it all together.
I think it was because they had
It's alright.
too many people in Bravo, but not enough people wanted to join Charlie.
What happened?
So they were enlisting everybody as 11 X-ray. So you were either going to learn one or the other, and they gave me the option to learn both.
Please stop it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's dope.
Pretty much from what I understand, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again,
So were you on Sand Hill?
Pardon?
Were you on Sand Hill?
I'm gonna guess no.
So fuck, how was your bayonet then, man? Did they fuck with you?
I didn't get anybody fucking with me. Well,
Not even during the
my
bayonet?
GI hated it. No.
They
Damn.
just didn't like you, Jonathan.
We didn't even fuck with bayonets.
Oh
We did
shit.
once, like when we trained, when we scored and tested for our rifle training, we had bayonets on the rifles, but I didn't get taught how to use it. I pretty much just assumed it was cut and dry.
Oh shit. Now
Stab,
they
don't be stabbed.
Yeah. Damn.
The only issues I ever
like my
had was
ABCs.
one DI who didn't want me, because I asked permission to relieve myself, and he told me to go ahead, and so I went to step out to go do it, and he fucking screamed at me for stepping out of line, and he was like, I said proceed, so I was like, okay, so I just pretty much stood there and shat my pants.
That's crazy.
He had to stop and walk away because he was laughing so fucking hard.
That's awesome. So what year did you go in?
Oh shit. Let's see, I was 18, I'm 22 now, 4 years ago, 2013, 2014?
Oh shit, dude, we went in around the same time.
No shit?
Yeah, I went in June or July of 2014.
Okay, see, I went a little bit early because I wasn't quite 18. I was
I was 17. 1 month shy.
Oh, so you're younger than me. That's funny.
Yeah, I turned 18 in basic. They smoked the shit out of me.
Yep. Same. I was 18 in basic. I just didn't tell anybody.
What was the worst smoking you got?
I don't know. I never really had any issues with people. You guys went through the training for fucking tear gas, though, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Was that a no or a yes?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, when they fucking make you go in, take your fucking mask off, and put it back on. Ugh.
Yeah.
I still, I cringe. That's one of the things I distinctly remember, because that shit fucking sucks.
What'd they do for your shark attack? Was it bad?
Shark attack. Actually, really, I mean, they were assholes. They fucking screamed at us, told us that if we didn't fucking follow their every fucking word, they were gonna beat us into the fucking dirt. But I think with me, honestly, the DI who was screaming at us just seemed really fucking tired.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like he wanted to really make us, scared or whatever. He just seemed kind of bored.
Damn.
I got a really, and everybody asked me about it too, I got a really, not easy, I don't want to call it easy, but chill-ish time through basic, because I've heard some fucking horror stories from people.
Oh,
And
definitely.
my time through basic wasn't nearly that bad. I knew all the DIs, they fucking loved me, which is why they treated me like shit, because you can't show favoritism.
Yeah.
When we did hand-to-hand, though, I was the only person who volunteered to train with the instructor himself, and I kicked his ass.
That's crazy.
And he fucking hated me from that moment on. Every time I was standing around.
What were they teaching you? They just let you go at it?
Well, what they initially
we got
teach
shit
you
coming.
is the grapples, and I was able to reverse them easily because by the time I went in, I was a second Dan black belt in Shotokan Karate Do and a first Dan black belt in Hokkaido. I've been doing martial arts my entire fucking life.
I have never been in a chat where I've known two people out of the chat and not known what the fuck you guys are talking about.
You just never went to basic, eh?
I know, but you guys have been just talking about it this entire time, and I have no fucking idea what you're saying. I'm not saying stop, keep going. I don't care.
It sounds
it's
absolutely
amazing.
crazy to an outsider, but if you have any inkling into what actually goes on and stuff, you're like, oh yeah, that all makes sense.
Yeah.
Military
Definitely.
terminology is just fucking weird. So you first start off and I don't know if they gave you guys
Sends
gloves and
incoming in
helmets
15
and
seconds.
mouthpieces, yeah?
Okay. Say that again? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said they gave you guys the gloves and the helmets and the mouthpieces, yeah?
Yeah.
So, more or less, we put those on, and he told me, he was like, all right, I'm going to attack you. You just naturally do what you would do to stop an attacker. And so he came at me with a feint left and a hard right, and so I ducked down to avoid his left, and he came up with that right, and I moved my face out of the way, so he overshot me, and I grabbed the arm that he threw, the right that he threw at me, and turned with it, put it over my shoulder, and flipped him over my fucking front.
Oh my
dropped
god.
him straight into the ground, and then just twisted his arm until he tapped out.
That's some fucking Bruce Lee shit, dude.
And he looked at me, he was like, what the fuck was that? I was like, Well, due respect, sir, I've been training in Karate Do Shotokan since I was 8 years old. And he was like, we got ourselves a fucking Jackie Chan here, huh? He's like, alright, see if you can take this. And he threw a right kick at me. And I put both of my arms up and hit the kick with my forearm. And then came down with a right and caught him right under the chin. Knocked his fucking head back. And then jerked, went forward, tackled him. And put him in a fucking, rolled over him and had him in a fucking headlock.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, he was really, really pissed about it.
That's insane.
And he fucking hated me. And the fucking thing is, I'm like, I warned you. I told you that I've been doing martial arts since I was really young.
Yeah.
I don't know what you expected. I wouldn't lie about something like that to a man I'm about to get in a fight with.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he hated me, and the rest of the DIs were like, oh, he's a fucking badass.
Yeah.
I'll rip off your head and shit down your neck. I didn't have any of those fucking moments. It's kind of sad. I was expecting some amazingness from my DI, but he was kind of boring. He's just one of those fuckers that just doesn't seem like he has any fucking personality outside of the military.
Yeah.
One of the other DIs that we dealt with for a little while, he was cool as fuck. The one that I made laugh because I shit in my pants because he told me to. He was cool as fuck. But honestly, I think the best part of the time that I spent working military and subcontracting and stuff, one of the best things about it is you get to meet a lot of people from a lot of different countries and walks of life and whatnot.
You should tell him about Are you telling him about how you're a sir?
About what?
About how you are a sir?
What do you mean about how I'm a sir?
You've been fucking knighted, dude.
Oh, that kind of sir. Yes, I'm technically a knight in Sweden.
Why?
Because I may or may not have rescued the Prime Minister's daughter from being hit by a bus.
While you were private security?
Yeah, well, that's what I was at the time, but I was actually just on vacation.
What?
And there was this and from my perspective, there was just this woman in the middle of the street about to get hit by a bus, so I just ran forward and grabbed her. And she took me back to her father, who is the Prime Minister of Sweden. And he was like, "What can we do to repay you?" And he was like, "We have money." I was like, "I don't need money, I'm good." And then I thought about it, and I was like, out of curiosity, do you guys still knight people? And he was like, "Yeah."
Is my phone still trying to call you, John? My fucking phone is acting dumb.
But I was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Knight me. That's how you can say thank you. I'm gonna be a motherfucking knight. And
I'll be right back. Hold on, sorry, my sister.
Alright. I didn't realize I told you that story, John. Yeah. Fuck, I don't know what to call you.